Mary in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for calling the Line of Fire.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Yeah, so tell me about your husband.
Okay, my husband completely believes QAnon is totally real. Everything about it. He is so into like the Trump, I don't even know what you would call it, the Trump deception that it's not going to be, I hate to tell you this, it's not going to be over March 4th, because after that it's going to be, oh no, he's going to run next election. Oh, his daughter is going to run. Oh, you know, this is not over.
So it's kind of like the Indochina thing. You just change it then. Instead of saying
exactly.
All right. So, and for those that missed the Indochina thing, someone prophesied over a wife that she was going to be a missionary to India, over a husband he was going to be a missionary to China. Didn't realize it was the same couple. And when they confronted him, he said, "No, you're going to Indochina." So the goalposts keep moving. All right. So Mary, I appreciate you calling, and it's obviously challenging because it's your husband that you love and respect. Does he profess to be a Christian?
He is a Christian, but you know what bothers me, if you don't mind me saying one more thing, he isolates himself. Anytime we're trying to speak with him about anything, he wants to just go in front of his computer and watch the videos, and he doesn't spend time with us anymore, you know, and it's all about Trump. It's nothing about God anymore.
All right, so Mary, obviously, we're not just talking about a theory here. We're talking about your marriage, your husband. Can I just ask you a couple of questions? If you say I don't want to get that specific, just tell me. But can I ask just your general age range, you and your husband, what decade, 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s, where you put yourselves?
I'm 46.
Okay.
And he's 70.
Okay. Got it. And how long has he had this tendency to kind of separate himself and get away from just biblical fellowship and that kind of thing and get into this, just watching the videos and the Trump stuff? How long has that been going on?
Only since like the whole QAnon thing started and this whole Trump business started. Before that, it was never like that. We spent time together with our kids and every day, and we went to church. And of course now we don't go to church, we watch it online.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. All right. I'm sorry to hear this. And folks that are listening and viewing, pray for Mary's husband that God would really touch him and open his heart and mind. If you had to try to trace this, how it started, where it started, what would you say?
Oh, the internet videos, it's like, it's a form of self-hypnosis, brainwashing.
And when you say he believes the whole thing, so that there's basically a pedophile ring led by Bill and Hillary Clinton or whoever, and that Trump was the one appointed to pull this thing down, and that he's the still legitimate president that's going to come back. I mean, does he talk to you about these things?
Yes, all the time. Gets angry that I don't think that. I didn't vote this last election because I didn't think I couldn't vote, obviously, for Biden, and I didn't feel like I could vote for Trump. I just didn't feel right about that. I prayed about it. He got very angry. It's just horrible.
Yeah, I am really sorry to hear this, Mary. And this is anything but something that we can just be light about it, like, oh, how crazy, because somehow people have gotten pulled in. And look, that's the power of deception, the power of delusion, that is irrational as it sounds. People get pulled in. Is there any chance he would read a book on QAnon if it was sent to him?
Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. But God can work miracles all the time. I never dispute that.
All right. So listen, Mary, stay right there on the line. Shelley's going to get your address, and we're going to send you a copy of James Beverly's book, The QAnon Deception. If you want to give, give Shelley your husband's name. Of course, don't say it now, but if you want to say that, I'll sign it to both of you, just to try to get him to look at it, with the hope that maybe he'll flip through the pages. And then again, friends, let's really pray. It's not just Mary's husband. There are a lot of folks in this situation. That's why we're talking about this. So stay right there. It'll just be a minute. Shelley will get to you and we'll send you a copy of the QAnon deception. Either we'll sign it just to you, or if you feel free to give your husband's name, this is all private, obviously, then I'll sign it to both of you. And you can say, hey, here it is, with the hope that he will take it and read it. So stay there. It'll be a moment before.